Today is Friday, February 8th, 2019. I am on day 9 of my first 21-day water fast. From now through Wednesday, February 20th, 2019, I will consume only distilled water. Today was an interesting day per usual. I feel like I'm in a glass case of emotion. If you get that reference, just know you are my super friend, and I appreciate ya. Overall, today was great. My frame of reference will always be day 6 of my fast where things were rough. Every day before that and since then, I would be able to classify honestly as wonderful. Today, I have decided to stop uttering the words, I feel weak or I am weak. Instead, for as long as I can remember to, I will say that I am moving more methodically. You feel me? I'm moving more methodically. The supporting feeling is that I'm in a rush to get nowhere because everything I need is going to be there when I arrive. So I am moving methodically. I am strong, I am healing, and moving methodically, which for me gives me a better feeling on the inside. You know, I'm all about the inside and the feelings and all that jazz. So funny things that happened to me today are, I don't know if it's some or one, I don't know. But I filled out a paper form today. In filling out this form, I looked down and I thought, wow, the penmanship, it's nicer. And it was surprising. I chuckled to myself. I told the lady that was at the front desk, hey ma'am, I'm in the midst of a 21-day water fast and I feel like it's improved my penmanship. She laughed. I was serious. I observed it. I felt it. I realized that I'm not even rushing to write anymore. I'm just taking it letter by letter. And I've always been someone who is a large font writer. And today I wrote in a font size that was just perfect for the field on the paper. And that was interesting. I stepped outside after I completed the form and I called my mother, my mom. And I told her what I observed and what I felt. And she said, that's a good thing because for years it's been terrible. I said, well, thank you, Mother. Goodbye. And so, yeah, it was a very interesting observation. And I'm excited to write for her so she can see that I was just, being very honest about what happened. I was driving today and I looked in the rearview mirror and noticed that my eyes are glossier, and again, I don't know how that's going to help me in the long run, although I'm sure it's a good idea to have a bit of moisture in your eyeballs to keep things lubricated. Something else I noticed are that my lips are more hydrated. Sometimes they can get a little dry, and even though they're not, shiny, they are more even, I guess is the word. They're more even and they feel supple. It's one of my words, supple. This is not appropriate. They feel supple. And so that was a good feeling today too. As I'm moving around, I realize that you all don't even really know my normal rate of speech. Normally, I speak very quickly. As a result of my energy levels, I'm speaking at a rate that I feel people can understand me more easily, which also feels good. So I'm excited to increase my energy levels again and then also be mindful about speaking at a calm rate, right? And so that's going to be fun to experience too. I thank you for being here. I have no complaints today. I feel great. I feel loved. I feel love. And I'm glad that this is happening. I can say this too, that, and I believe this applies for everything I realize now. You can observe something happening either directly or indirectly. You can read about something happening. Someone can tell you about something that is happening. But until you experience it for yourself, you will not know. My imagination game is strong, so I can use bits of data from various sources and create in my mind what I think this experience can be or will be. But until you are here, you do not know. I don't give advice, I tell stories. I listen to other stories and I am willing to share my perspective on yours or their stories. That's all anyone is ever doing, is giving their perspective on a situation. I have much respect and love for anyone who is fasting, and especially those who are fasting in the double digits and the 21s and the 30s and the 40s. Like, whoa. Because this is confusing at times. It's like if I were, an emoji, it would be like a this situation / because it's unlike anything I've ever experienced before in my lifetime thus far. But I feel like this is one of the steps necessary to continue to elevate. And for that reason, as I stated before, I will continue. I will see this through to its end, even though there is no end, only beginnings. So thank you very much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful night. As a result of me being more mindful of getting more rest, I'm going to bed earlier and earlier. For the next, few days that are left on my fast, I'll make sure that I am allowing myself to wake up naturally. Once I begin eating again, or when the time is right, I'll return to waking up at 4 a.m. because I told you I love those. But I'm listening to my body, and I'm going with the flow, still with intention. Have a great weekend, and of course, I'll see you tomorrow.